Conrad, you know, last week seemed like everything was laid out right in front of you. You had the help of your gigantic cousin Osiris. You were in the tag match. Everything was looking great. But then Blake Reed was able to nail you with going turbo, and he got the 1-2-3 on you. Where do you go from here?
Let me just say that there is no shame in losing to Blake Reed. Phenomenal athlete. Bigger guy as he is, that man can move. But that's not the problem. The problem that I have is with Cecil Cerveza. He stuck his nose in my business. Mine. He cost me the match. I had Blake Reed. I had Blake Reed beat. But that punk cost me. And now he has to pay. That's why I challenged him tonight. I will get my redemption. That is a promise. Nobody messes with me or sticks their nose in my business where it doesn't belong. That is fact.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this, the be-all, end-all for UWC Online Season 2. It is our Season 2 finale, and my goodness, what a night we've got lined up for you guys tonight. Our last stop on the road to the most horrifyingly haunting night of the year for the United Wrestling Coalition next Friday, now or never. And of course, joining me up here in the booth, he hasn't been seen here in a while, but he's back now. It's Dr. Nick.
Oh, I'm glad to be back, John. I couldn't wait till tonight. This is going to be an exciting night.
Oh, big time. We've got such action ahead of us. Our main event tonight is actually going to be a 6-man tag team matchup between 6 guys who are all going to face off against each other in one-on-one competitions next Friday.
It's definitely going to be interesting. We're going to have Travis Weir versus Blake Reed.
Exactly, now or never.
The Warden
Against Jason V.
and Frank Wyatt
Against Mark Vandy in the first ever bull rope match for the United Wrestling Coalition. All that takes place next Friday at Now or Never, but all 6 of those men in tonight's main event teaming up 6-man tag. But that's the main event. You ready to get it going?
Oh, absolutely, John.
All right, take it down to the ring and let's get it kicked off. Well, Dr. Nick, we got ourselves a pretty interesting night here tonight on the Season 2 finale.
I'm definitely looking forward to this, John Stone. I can't wait to see what happens in this match.
Of course, we've got Rough Cut in the ring right now, who's waiting for next Friday at Now or Never when they face off against, well, they're supposed to face off against the Tag Team Champions. We don't know what's going on.
Anything can happen here in the Battlezone, John.
Looks like Sam Knight wanting to start off, but both Bo Sawyer and Josh Steele, they don't want to know. They don't know who's going to start off first. Still rather odd seeing them associated. Wait a minute, goes to double clothesline, ducks underneath. Shot to Steele now, shot to Bo Sawyer. Looks like it's going to be Bo and Sam starting it off. Ducks under the lariat attempt. Over the top rope. Straight to the floor goes Bo Sawyer. Sam Knight acting a little bit like a chauvinist to the crowd now. Josh Steele jumping him. You gotta wonder, Dr. Nick. I mean, Rough Cut knows that they've got a tag team championship matchup coming up at Now or Never, but they don't know what exactly is gonna happen. I mean, Aaron Matthews is not here, he's gone.
Well, John, in circumstances like that, you know, it's definitely got to cloud their judgment, and it's got to shake them up a little bit.
Bo Sawyer now, the man with all the power on the team. I don't care what they say. Jaw jacking with Sam Knight, and he's gonna pay for it. Ooh!
Also, Bo Sawyer might not want to. Oh, that's a shot.
Open hand slap to the chest. There's another chop.
He definitely does not want to underestimate Sam Knight.
Oh, and look at that slapping. They're trying to do a chop off here. Anything you can do, I can do better. Quick tag now to Sourdough. Well, formerly known as Sourdough, now Kyle James.
Let's see what the show man has to offer.
Nice shot right to the back of the neck now, Kyle James. Oh, and now he's in there with that 260-plus pound
Kyle
behemoth.
James better bring it. Bo Sawyer's not going to take it easy on this young man. Oh, tag in. Another double teaming him.
Rough Cut showcasing why they were tag team champions for so long here in the United Wrestling Coalition. Until that title reign was ended a few weeks ago by, at the time it was Joey O'Reilly and Aaron Matthews, but right now Joey O'Reilly's been left in a lurch.
I'm wondering exactly how focused they are on this match, or are they focused on getting the titles back? What do you think, John?
Wait a minute. 2. Only a 2 count. Well, there's no doubt about it. They've got to be focused on getting a victory here in this matchup. But their brain cells, every part of their being is focused on October 24th, now or never, next Friday night, right here in the Battlezone. They want those titles back. And not just, oh! Nice double team shot, vertical suplex. Could be it.
You can see a weld on Kyle James' chest.
Exactly. But you got to ask yourself this question, Dr. Nick. It's not just the fact that Rough Cut wants those tag team championships back. How important is it for Bradley Dupree? Wait a minute, pin attempt here. Somehow only gets a 2 count. How important is it for Bradley Dupree, the man that brought these two together, for them to win those titles back? Because he's the one that was blamed for them losing it in the first place.
Well, I think it's very important due to the fact that if they don't get those titles back, Bradley Dupree might be looking for a new job.
Tag now to Josh Steele with a shot.
Josh Steele and Bo Sawyer, definitely two guys you do not want to anger. Kyle James really needs to make a tag here.
Oh, look at that.
Sam Knight trying to get in there to save his partner. Josh Steele's not having it.
Josh Steele utilizing the same tactics that he did last week in the main event when he tried to distract Osiris. Slapped the man in the face, but he paid for it.
One thing I can't say about Rough Cut is the fact that they're a cohesive team. They know when to tag in and out. They know when the other guy needs to get in the match.
And look at Bo Sawyer now. He's goading Sam Knight in. And Bradley Dupree on the outside. The blind tag now. Referee Sean Wright did not see any of it. Turns around in this inopportune time.
I don't know how Kyle James kicked out of that.
Kyle James, we've learned since he's been here for a long time, this kid is filled with nothing but heart.
He may have a lot of heart, but does he have enough brains, John?
Well, that's been questioned over the past year or so.
Oh, hell of a slam.
Into an attempt here. Sam Knight going in to break it up.
Sam Knight better watch it. He don't want to get his team disqualified.
Oh, clubbing shot to the shoulder blade area. See, this is normally where a lot of opponents start to make mistakes as it pertains to Kyle James. They start to play with him. They think he's nothing more than a scrawny little stick kid. That's when he gets you. Just paintbrushing him. Oh! Ducks the knees, rolls right through.
Oh, tag by Kyle James.
Hits the tag, sides are evened up now.
Sam Knight's cleaning house.
Two lariats, back elbow, drops him down, another running back elbow. Nice, spine buster.
Oh.
Bo Sawyer there cuts him off at the pass. There's a chop now, Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks onto the clothesline attempt, hits the other side. Oh, man!
Sam Knight.
Cuts him in half. Wait, Bo Sawyer's not the legal man. That's what he's trying to tell him. Bo Sawyer was not the legal man. Josh Steele is. Uppercut.
Oh, another tag by Sam Knight into Kyle James. I don't know if this is a wise move on their part.
So we're going to find out here in just a few minutes. Double Irish whip. Oh, gosh. Oh, clothesline.
Never, ever underestimate the power of Bo Sawyer. The man's a beast.
Oh, and Sam Knight's down on the outside. Kyle James left alone in the ring.
We might need medical help for Sam Knight. He looks like to be out of it. Oh, I feel sorry for Kyle James right now.
Oh, and he's fighting back.
Oh, wow. He's definitely got a lot of fight left in him. Oh.
Coming up from behind, he's got the full Nelson locked in.
I don't know how much longer Kyle James can hang on.
He's got it locked in. My gosh. Jawbreaker. Oh. It was just academic. The numbers were against Kyle James on that one. Rough Cut's gonna head into Now or Never with a big victory on their shoulders. To them, the next stop is once again being named Tag Team Champions.
It's a fully loaded citrus soda with carbos. Feed the rush.
Alex Castle, you took me lightly for the last 2 weeks. I came this close, not once, but twice. I am going to defeat you tonight and show everyone that I can defeat Alex Castle.
You know, Dr. Nick, I've done a lot of interviews in my time, but it's very rare when I feel such hatred and tension coming from one person towards another as I did earlier tonight with Conrad. I mean, this man has been waiting a week to get his hands on Cecil Cerveza ever since Cecil got involved in a tag match last week and cost Conrad and his partner, his cousin Osiris, the match against Blake Reed and Bo Sawyer.
Well, John, you know, ever since Conrad was, well, unceremoniously booted from the Wabash Talent Agency, I guess in my mind I've seen sort of a jealousy between Cecil Cerveza and Benjamin Conrad.
I can understand that, but where does the jealousy stem from? I mean, is it over the fact that Conrad has had such an upswing in his career ever since leaving the talent agency? And Cecil, yeah, he won the heavyweight championship a few months ago, but he only had a 1-month run, and then it was done. And ever since then, he's been sliding down that slippery slope.
I think it's more the fact that Conrad has become his own man. You know, as opposed to Cecil Cerveza, yes, Dickie Wabash, which I regret to say this, is a maniacal genius. Obviously, what he does works. But at the same time, you know, Cecil Cerveza, in his mind, I think he dropped the ball, so to speak.
Nice leapfrog attempt. Huge hip toss that sends Cecil down. Dickie Wabash on the outside. It's very rare these days, to tell you the truth, to actually see Cecil Cerveza wrestling a match and Dickie Wabash be out there to support him over the last several weeks. It seems like it's been the Blake Reed show, and Dickie Wabash has been with Blake Reed.
Well, in the Wabash Talent Agency, you got to take care of your big man, you know. You got to make sure everything's smooth, make sure business is going the way it should be. Maybe he just thought Cecil Cerveza could take care of himself.
Oh, and look at that. Shoves him into the corner and then bails to the outside.
Conrad cannot let his frustrations get to him.
Conrad playing a little cat and mouse of his own. Sends him over the top rope, straight to the floor. Cecil might want to watch out. He could aggravate that injury that he sustained last week, which caused him to be pulled from the match.
You can't let frustration take over you. You can't let that control you in a match. You got to focus.
Mike Underwood trying to get Cecil back in here. Conrad is ready. Look, incoming, running through. Wait for that baseball slide. Gets back into the match. Clotheslines him into the top rope. Goes for it again. Up and over to the floor. Conrad is just so angry right now that he's got Cecil Cerveza completely off his balance.
Cecil definitely looks to be off his game a little bit. I think he thought he was going to come into this match and dominate.
Oh, suckers him in, knee to the midsection, now clocks him into the back. Head first into that turnbuckle.
I don't know if it was just me, John, but there for a few minutes, Mr. Wabash looked a little nervous.
Oh no, definitely, we could see it. All the weight of Cecil Cerveza going down across the throat there.
I mean, yes, he did boot Conrad from the agency, but Mr. Wabash remembers. He remembers how great Conrad was.
Oh, definitely, and like I said, Conrad's been on such an upswing with his career. He's had so many good things happen to him, including becoming a father a little bit earlier this year. And Cecil Cerveza, you know, let's not beat around the bush here. Cecil has not been on the best terms with Dickie Wabash, as I stated earlier. Dickie's been sticking pretty close to his other charge, Blake Reed, leaving Cecil out in the lurch. Almost like Cecil is on the outside of the door where the big meeting is going in, having his ear pressed up to it with a glass, trying to hear what's going on.
Definitely, Cecil Cerveza seems to be off tonight.
Forearm shot to the face.
Also, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm sure there's probably a lot of tension in the agency. Maybe a little jealousy towards Blake Reed.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him.
Considering Blake Reed is the 2014 Horizon Cup champion.
Wait a minute, goes up and over. Cecil holds on to that top rope, bounces off the rope, ducks underneath the clothesline, hits the other side. Up and down! Oh, very nearly got the 3 count.
Cecil Cerveza definitely did not see that coming.
Uh-oh. Double leg drop. Cecil doesn't know where he's at right now.
Conrad's one of those guys that he just has so many moves in his arsenal, you never know what he's going to come up with.
Fireman's carry. Takes him over into that toss neck breaker.
That might have been a last desperation move.
Conrad is moving, that's a good sign, but Cecil Cerveza took too much time down there. He should have capitalized on that when he had a chance.
Definitely take a penitent whenever he can.
Oh! Running high knee in the corner.
Oh, Conrad's dazed.
He's dazed and down.
The referee better check on Conrad.
Goes for the pin. 2.
Conrad's not done yet. Cecil's not going to put him away that easily.
Of course, this is the UWC Online Season 2 finale. What a night it's been so far. So much more action to go. And look at Dickie Wabash on the outside once again. I've said it before, and I will say it until the day I die. When you wrestle somebody who is under the tutelage of Dickie Wabash, it is never a straight-up one-on-one contest.
Oh, absolutely.
It's always handicap rules.
And I think Conrad knew that coming into this match, too.
Cecil's getting frustrated, telling Conrad, stay down. He wants to go for that buzzsaw kick.
Oh, Conrad ducks it.
Ducks underneath, hits off the rope. Drops him down, standing clothesline. Leaping lariat. Somersault senton splash.
Oh, that was a close one, John.
That was 2
and a half.
Oh, that was more than 2 and a half, about 2 3/4. My gosh! Look how quickly the table is turned. Conrad looking to put away Cecil Cerveza. Shoves him into the ropes. Catches the boot. Spins him around. Going for that move. Wait a minute, Cecil's fighting into it. He wants to hit the roll the dice. Oh. Counters out of it. Backslide pin. Get him over. He got him over. He got it.
My God, Sean, that was an exciting match.
And look at the look on Dickie Wabash's face. He can't believe what he just saw. Cecil Cerveza can't believe what just happened. Conrad got the win with the roll-up here tonight.
Just like we've always said, John, in UWC, anything can happen.
Oh, this is not good for the talent agency heading into Now or Never. Where are they going to go after this? Look at Dickie. He's ticked. He's angry. He's walking away from him.
Definitely not good for Cecil Cerveza.
Tornado Jones, tonight's the night when you find out for certain that bad things happen in threes. But I gotta give it to you. When I was your age, when I was 10 years old, I don't know that I would have had the guts to step up to somebody and say, I know you just beat my ass. Do it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Because that's where we're at. Tonight's the night, Tornado Jones. You find out the third time ain't always the charm. Between these two performers here tonight, jumping right out of the gate, ducks underneath the clothesline, high slow drop kick to the knee, of course, misses that. But only a 1 count. Tornado Jones has been on a journey over the last several weeks. Nice roll through there, trips him up. He wants to get a victory over Alex Castle. He's tried twice before, came close the last time, but it still hasn't happened.
This match is definitely going to be interesting, John, because we got two conflicting styles. Tornado Jones is, relatively an aerial type guy, and Alex Castle, well, he'll just beat you to death.
Bounces off the rope, misses with a knee drop. Sunset flip over, which catches him. Look at the strength on Alex Castle. He does have the strength advantage here. Nice forearm shot. Tornado comes in, but he sends him over. Oh! Nice boot to the face.
No matter what Alex Castle throws at him, Tornado Jones just keeps coming.
Alex Castle has the weight advantage. He more than likely has the strength advantage. And the veteran advantage, if you will.
Very true. But Tornado Jones has the speed advantage.
The speed and agility, I will give you that one, Dr. Nick. Hits him with a boot to the face. Missile drop kick from the top.
Tornado Jones is one of those type of guys that you think you got him, and he turns it right around on you.
Oh, he tried to go for that springboard DDT on the ring apron, but he catches him, tosses him off. Ducks underneath the kick. Oh my God!
Wow! I think he just kicked Tornado Jones' head off.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
We know from past experience, Alex Castle is deadly with those knees.
Oh, exactly. The knees, the kicks. He loves utilizing all of that athletic ability. Sean Rife on 6. He has till 10 to get back in.
In order for Tornado Jones to beat Alex Castle, he's going to have to get him off his feet. That's all there is to it.
Stomping away on the head.
He's going to have to slow it down to his own pace.
It looks like he's doing a pretty good job of that right now. He's working over the head and neck area. Oh, and now look at this, just driving all of his weight right across the back and throat. Oh, gosh.
See, this is a mistake right here. With a guy like Tornado Jones, Alex Castle thinks he's got him.
You say he's playing with him?
Yeah, he's definitely playing with him right now.
Tornado Jones reverses the Irish whip into the corner, runs in, misses with the drop kick. Nice desperation attempt there by Tornado Jones, but it did not work. Alex Castle saying his brain power is more than anything that Tornado Jones can ever hope for. Stomping away now.
I give respect to Tornado Jones for all the heart the guy has, but I mean, what do you say? Alex Castle is just maniacal. I mean, he's a beast.
Setting him up on that top, well, he's sitting on the top rope. His feet are on the second rope. I don't know if this is a smart move. Putting Tornado Jones right in his comfort zone, if you will. Oh my gosh, boot to the face. Here he comes.
Oh!
Nice, spinning DDT from the second rope. Could have it here.
Oh, 2 count.
Only a 2 count there. Catches the boot. Face first into the mat, now bouncing off the ropes, running knee to the face.
Well, Tornado Jones did have some offense.
That's where the veteran status comes into play. Every single time you think that you've got what it takes, Alex Castle cuts you off. Going back to that mat-based offense, tearing at the head and neck.
Imagine what a win can do for Tornado Jones if he beat Alex Castle.
Oh, definitely. His stock in this company would rise tenfold.
But on the other side, how do you think that's going to affect Alex Castle if he lost?
Well, Alex Castle is already somewhat of a, I guess you would say, a loose cannon. You don't know where this guy's coming from at any time. So if he were to lose, it would amplify those matters, and I don't think we want to see that.
Yeah, I'd hate to see what he would do to Tornado Jones after that.
Both of them on the outside now. The Battlezone crowd getting a little up close and personal with the action. Sean Rife on 5. Alex Castle breaking up the count.
I can definitely tell what Alex Castle's trying to do here. He's taking Tornado Jones out of his element. He's basically saying, this is my ring and I'm going to take you down.
He is just, you're right, just like earlier, he's playing with this kid. I don't know if it's a smart move. Oh, now there's a slingshot there by Tornado Jones. Excuse me, a hot shot. Castle ducks out of the way, but Tornado catches himself. Oh, knee buster.
Once again, the speed of Tornado Jones just does not match the strength of Alex Castle.
Could have it. Only a 2 count.
Like you brought up, John, the veteran status. He knows what Tornado Jones is going to do before he does it.
And now once again, looks like he's almost ripping at the mask. I think that's what he's doing. He's trying to take the mask off that young kid.
Oh, come on, Alex Castle. We all know how important the mask is to Tornado Jones.
Well, how important a mask is in this Halloween season.
Oh, absolutely.
Head first into the turnbuckle. Crowd here at the Battlezone 100% behind Tornado Jones.
I'm not sure Alex Castle wants to put him in his comfort zone like that. That's not a good idea.
Oh! Shot to the back.
The top rope is where he lives. Oh, this is interesting. You don't see Alex Castle go to the top very much.
Well, he's on the second rope right now. If he goes to the top, then it's definitely going to be something weird to see. Tornado Jones, wait a second.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow!
Flip over neckbreaker drop.
I think both men were hurt by that. That took a lot out of Tornado Jones as well.
I believe that's a variation of a sliced bread, if you will. Referee's on 5. They've got to the count of 10 to get back to their feet.
Definitely trying to shake the cobwebs.
Oh, they're fighting from their knees now. It breaks up the count.
Those hard shots by Castle really taking it to him.
To tell you the truth, I think Castle's a little surprised that he hasn't been able to put this young kid away yet.
He can't let that frustration kick in. He's got to focus.
Back elbow in the corner. Headbutt.
But I think he's starting to recognize that this man's heart is definitely beating.
Castle's setting something up here. Launches in with that forearm.
That was a hard shot.
Off the ropes.
Oh, a vicious boot to the face.
How much more punishment is Tornado Jones going to have to withstand? One more, he's calling for it.
Oh.
Asking you shall receive.
You know, I understand this guy's hard, but sometimes you got to live to fight another day.
Wait, you're kidding me. Hey, Tornado Jones out of the corner! Keeps him in the corner!
Tornado Jones is heating up!
Here he goes!
Oh!
There's two! Going for the triple! Third time's a charm!
This young man's fired up!
Oh,
but Alex
right
Castle
back.
shuts him down.
Castle right back!
Oh! Again!
Tornado Jones is starting to answer all the questions! Going for another triple!
Oh my!
And
Castle's rattled!
He's rattled. He's barely able to stand right now, using the ropes for leverage.
Oh, and he spits in his face. That's disgusting.
Oh, and another drop kick to the corner sends him back. I guess if it works, keep doing it.
Oh man, Castle's taking some hard shots.
There have been about 8 or 9 drop kicks. I think 9 drop kicks. All within a 2-minute period.
Castle might have a concussion after.
And Castle's down on the mat.
Ref better check on him.
This could be his opportunity. Tornado Jones crawl over and make the pin. Oh no, he's gonna add a little.
Come on, young man, make yourself famous.
He's putting on a little added measure here. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he's going to the top rope.
Could look for a moonsault or something.
Oh!
Went for that double moonsault. Castle got the knees up in time. Pin attempt.
Oh, 2 counts. That was a close one. Castle's definitely frustrated. I can see it. He's thinking to himself, what can I do to put this man away? I've done everything.
Castle got him back on the offense. Another boot to the head. I think we definitely will have to check out these two men for possible concussion or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. They've both taken some hard shots to the head tonight.
Front face lock applied, lifts him up. Oh, and swings him over into a neck breaker.
No matter who wins this match, John, I guarantee both of them are going to need medical attention.
Could have it. Only a 1 count.
Wow.
Alex Castle cannot believe what he just heard. A 1 count. Tornado's back to his feet. Runs in, takes him to over the top rope. Slingshot face buster. Flying head scissors into the second rope. Could be looking.
He's setting himself up for something.
He could be looking for the cyclone. Exactly what it is, but Castle catches him. Look at this.
Oh no.
Tombstone pile driver position.
Oh.
Hit it, yes.
Oh.
Jumping tombstone pile driver.
Puts his leg on the rope after a jumping tombstone.
It's good ring awareness from this young kid, able to get the foot on that second rope.
I'm not so sure that was a smart move on Tornado Jones' part. I think he just made Alex Castle even more angry.
Castle cannot believe it. Castle's almost used everything in his repertoire here. Ripcord knee! I think that's the first time he's ever hit that on Tornado. That's how much he wants this match to be over. Could have it here. Barely gets the shoulder up at 2.
This is amazing.
That rip ripcord knee is one of his premier moves, and Tornado Jones kicked out of it.
At this point, I think Castle's willing to try anything.
Wait a second.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Castle is pointing to something in the corner. Is he going to the top rope?
Oh my, I don't think we've ever seen this, John.
He never goes to the top rope. Alex Castle going up there. Wait a minute, Tornado catches him. Alex Castle never goes to that top rope, and now he's deciding to. What is Tornado doing?
Oh!
Hurricanrana from the top!
That was a mistake.
Oh, and he just shoves him face first into the mat.
Oh, Tornado's up on the top rope.
This could be it, could have it.
Oh!
Swanton! He got him!
Oh my God, John! Tornado Jones beat Alex Castle!
You gotta believe going to the top rope was Alex Castle's downfall, something that he never does before. I can't believe it.
What can I say? Tornado Jones took advantage of his mistake and he won! This is definitely an ego boost for Tornado Jones.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Alex Castle's still down in the ring. He had so many times that he tried to put this young kid away, ripcord elbow, all of his premier moves, but he was not able to do it tonight.